Some people smile so well that no one ever asks if they're okay. They laugh at the right moments, show up when they're needed, and seem emotionally steady on the outside. But inside, there's a quiet emptiness they don't know how to explain. If this sounds familiar, this isn't a weakness. It's a psychological pattern many people live with silently. Often, this emptiness begins as a survival skill. At some point, you may have learned that showing pain didn't bring comfort. It brought judgment, distance, or silence. So you adapted. You smiled. You became pleasant, reliable, easy to be around. Over time, that mask stopped feeling like a choice and started feeling like who you are. And while the world sees confidence and positivity, you feel disconnected from your own emotions, as if something essential is missing. Psychology calls this emotional suppression, but lived experience feels different. It feels like waking up every day and performing a version of yourself that others prefer. You might help everyone else, listen deeply, give advice, and still feel strangely unseen. Not because people don't look at you, but because they don't look past the smile. And after a while, even you forget what's behind it. Many people who feel empty inside are highly empathetic. They sense others' emotions easily, sometimes more easily than their own. So they prioritize harmony, avoid burdening others, and downplay their struggles. You might tell yourself, others have it worse, or I should be grateful. But unexpressed emotions don't disappear. They turn inward. They become numbness, fatigue, or a constant feeling of being emotionally distant from your own life. Think about moments when you're surrounded by people, laughing, talking, yet you feel oddly alone. Not lonely in the dramatic sense, but disconnected, as if you're watching your life from a few steps away. This happens when your inner world hasn't been invited into the room for a long time, when your real feelings haven't had permission to exist openly. Smiling while feeling empty doesn't mean you're fake. It means you're tired. It means you learned to be strong before you learned to be honest with yourself. And strength without emotional release eventually becomes heaviness. The emptiness isn't a flaw, it's a signal. A quiet message saying something inside you wants to be felt, not fixed. Healing doesn't start by forcing happiness or tearing the mask off all at once. It starts gently, by noticing your emotions without judging them, by allowing yourself to admit, even privately, I'm not okay, and that's allowed. Connection begins when you stop abandoning your inner experience to protect others' comfort. If you've been smiling while feeling empty inside, know this: your depth is not a burden. Your emotions are not too much. And the parts of you you've hidden for so long aren't broken. They're waiting for space, for compassion, and for the moment you finally turn inward and listen.